Alright guys, I haven't sent you anything for a while, but I've been making coils. I now have 7 coils on this thing. In between I blew 2 inverters. This is a pure sine inverter. This is a modified sine inverter. This one does not turn the wheel. So any of you guys wanting to spin this thing, try not to use these. On mine it didn't work. It may work on yours, but pure sine wave. I blew 2 of these, so now I'm running off power to the variac. Now here we have 2 lovely variacs. One's 250 volts, one's 500. I'm running on 240 volts here, so this poor little thing blew. So I've upped it. So now I have a 500 watt one. It's okay. So these are the things we're messing about with. This is a charger, and so when it's going to be running off this pure sine inverter, it's going to be charging these 2 batteries. Those are being charged nicely, and I've got these 3 lamps, 180 watts, discharging to keep those balanced. So everything is cool. I now have 7 coils, but I still have an issue. It will still not turn this PMA. Whether it's the small wheel, whether it's the connecting this wheel connecting to that to give you 4 or 5 to 1. But I think we may be okay when we go on to the 80 centimeter wheel. This is a 50. There are no issues with the thickness of it. That's lovely, because when that spins, it's actually blowing air in. And here we are, the coils. I've got 7 of them. I will end up with about 500 watts when I'm making this, and I will be making about 50. So balance is not quite right. Maybe the Technomancer, our little master, can have a look at that and give us a few tips on how to get it better. But overall, you need a good size variac, you need a good pure sine inverter, you need a good charger to keep those charged up. So overall, and on this side, capacitor is fine. But this thickness of the wheel is just fine. It's spinning. So I'm going to go ahead and give it a little spin now, guys, for you to have a look at. Switch on the variac, switch on power. And there you go, spinning beautifully. It's really cool. I've got it up to, I have an issue with the variac against the voltmeter. Now the variac is saying that my autofocus is not very good. My variac is saying 160, and the voltmeter is saying 205. So I'm about 40 out. When I tried to turn up the variac, the transistors blew, so I'm having to go by this guy here. Whatever he says, the 2SC 5200 chips are 230 volts, so I can actually go to 230 and be fine. So variac 160, voltmeter 205. So this Chinese shit I managed to get working. I put that silver strip on it and it's saying there you go. Right, it's gone out. There we go. 330. It will go up to about 500, so we'll turn this up a little bit. We'll turn the variac up a bit to about 200 and there you go. It's spinning nicely, it's charging nicely. The output is 12.4 and 4 amps. I'm discharging 180 watts. So overall it's cool. Modified sine inverters don't work, pure sine work. Variacs, buy big ones. I don't know what the difference is between 100 and where am I here? I'm on 170 volts on the variac and I'm on 220 volts on the meter. I don't know who's right, but when I turned the variac up and that went up to 240, the chips blew. So I'm very pleased. All I want to do is put this belt on that wheel to turn that PMA. That's all I want. And I can't do it at the moment because the RPMs are not enough. And I don't know if it's the small Boxmotor wheel, the big wheel, or the big pulley. Maybe if I put a very small pulley, that it will turn the PMA. But this only needs to turn about 2000 RPM and it will give you 3 kilowatts. So that's all you really want, really, constant. And there you go. 7 coils. I'm going to stick another coil on it shortly and keep going until we build the big box motor, which will be 80 centimeters, 12 coils, a better setup to connect the wheel on, but there are no issues with the thickness of 11 centimeters for the wheel. It's running beautifully. I'm very, very pleased with it. Technomancer, dear master, it's going nicely. Now we need to up the box motor wheel, get it bigger, 12 coils, and hopefully we can turn that PMA and make some electricity. But overall, the whole system works lovely. Thank you very much, guys. I'll keep you updated. Once the 80 centimeter wheel is built, we can have a look at it. Ta-ta for now.